Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Does the Quran command the practice of stoning? The short answer, absolutely not. While some claim that the Quran mentions rajm, stoning, it is crucial to dig deeper into the context of where this word appears. Let's take a closer look at the 6 verses where the term is used. I'm reading these verses from Quran.com. So the first verse or ayah we are reading is from chapter 11, ayah 91. We read, "They said, O Shu'aib, we do not understand much of what you say, and indeed we consider you among us as weak. And if not for your family, we would have stoned you, and you are not to us one respected." The second verse is from chapter 19, ayah 46. We read, his father said, "Have you no desire for my gods, O Abraham? If you do not desist, I will surely stone you, so avoid me a prolonged time." The third one is ayah number 20, chapter 44. "And indeed, I have sought refuge in my Lord and your Lord, lest you stone me." The next one is ayah 20, chapter 18. "Indeed, if they come to know of you, they will stone you and return you to their religion, and never would you succeed then, ever." The next one is ayah number 18, chapter 36. "They said, indeed, we consider you a bad omen. If you do not desist, we will surely stone you, and there will surely touch you from us a painful punishment." The last ayah we look at is ayah 116 from chapter 26. They said, "If you do not desist, O Noah, you will surely be of those who are stoned." If you read these verses, you'll notice something important. None of them contain a command from Allah to carry out stoning as a punishment. Instead, the context is very different. These verses describe enemies of God threatening his messengers with stoning, which is presented as cruel and barbaric. In fact, we see that prophets like Noah, Abraham, and Shu'aib were also threatened with stoning by their people long before the time of Moses. This shows that the stoning was already a practice in those societies, and it did not originate by Abrahamic religions. Here's the key point. The Quran never commands stoning as a form of punishment. So why has it been practiced in some parts of the world, like the Middle East? And why do some scholars still hesitate to outright condemn it? The answer lies in sources outside the Quran, namely the Hadith and Sunnah, the reported sayings and actions of the Prophet. Many practices commonly associated with Sharia law come from Hadith, some of which are disputed or even fabricated. While the Quran gives clear guidelines on issues like retribution, qisas, and theft, stoning is notably absent as a prescribed punishment. This leads us to an important distinction in how Islam can be practiced. One, Sharia-based Islam, which relies heavily on hadith and historical accounts to drive its ruling. Two, Quran-centric Islam, which bases its teachings solely on the Quran, viewing it as the ultimate and self-sufficient source of guidance. These two approaches can lead to vastly different understandings of Islam. Critics of Quran-centric view often argue that without hadith, the faith loses its structure. After all, doesn't the Quran command believers to obey Allah and obey the Messenger? The challenge lies in interpreting what this obedience means. Does it require reliance on hadith, or can it be fulfilled by adhering to the Quran's text alone? In my next video, we'll dive into whether the Quran's phrase Ati'ur Rasul, obey the messenger, means we are meant to follow the hadith and sunnah. Thank you for watching and see you then.